Hi. So, it's a nice quiet day, and I'm feeling okay. And I figured, because I'm not really doing anything work-related, and I actually have a lot of time at home today, I figured we could open up that little parcel that I was talking about in the last video. The one that is sealed with wax, hasn't been opened. And those are the last two things in the trunk. That little parcel that's wrapped with twine and sealed with that wax, and that piece of paper, I guess it's like a newspaper or something. I don't know if it's a full newspaper, but yeah, I figured that we could probably finish that up in this video. I was gonna do a different video today actually, but it's gonna start raining and I wanted to shoot it outside. Once it starts raining, it might not stop for weeks. It's so weird thinking about the fact that all of this happened, the invasion, all of this happened so long ago now, months and months and months ago, when the ground was frozen, and now we're moving into autumn and the ground is gonna freeze again and we'll be in winter again, and it'll be a whole year that's passed. I can't believe it. Everything has changed, but the strangest thing about it, aside from the floodlights being installed and the patrols happening at night and the helicopters and the weird groups of just random people looking for these things, aside from that kind of stuff, everything just looks normal outside. Everyone's just kind of doing all the things that they were doing before, and nobody's really talking about the fact that people are gone and nobody knows why, and nobody's resisting really. There aren't riots in the streets with people demanding to have their relatives back. I still haven't heard anything from anyone regarding people coming back from quarantine. It's just a weird dimension we're living in right now. It really doesn't feel real. I feel like I've just been hallucinating the whole thing. Anyway, yeah, okay. So let's open this thing up. I have the little trunk right beside me, and I'll get it right now. Here, I'll just... yeah. All right, so snakes, two different directions, same stamp. Oh, my fingers are gonna get so gross all over again. Okay, let's see. I wonder if I should just cut it. Maybe not if I can just get it. Maybe I will just cut it. Hang on. Oops. Ow. razor blade. I hate to rip the paper. I don't know how old it is. Maybe I can kind of peel the wax off. Oh God, I hope I'm not wrecking something inside. Oops. Shit. I have to say, I don't feel like I'm supposed to be doing this. Obviously, this is sealed. It's sealed for a reason, and it wasn't sealed so that I could pry it open and see what was inside. This is definitely not meant for me, but no one else is going to be looking at whatever's in here, that's for sure. Especially if I left everything in the swamp. So, it's weird. It's like a, can't remember what kind of shell it is. Like a, find them in Hawaii. It's like a cowrie. I think that's what it's called. It's like a little bell. Okay. Everything else made a mess. Let's put that there. Oh my God, these are photographs. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay. I don't even know where to start. Well, I guess we'll just start at the beginning. So, looks like somebody was eating this. Chewing on it. Oh, cracked. I wonder who these people are, where this was taken. Okay. Maybe grandfather, I'm assuming, or I don't know, who knows what the relation is. Her little bead necklace. He's pretty dapper. Broad shoulders. Okay. Pretty lady. She looks happy. Still can't really tell, like, looking at these people, where they're from. Just that they're black. I wonder if they're all related. Maybe. Could be. Can't really tell what era either. Maybe the 50s for this guy? Or 40s? This looks older though. Yeah, you can tell by the style of the clothing. I didn't even realize, I wasn't even thinking. You can tell by the style of the clothing in this picture that this almost looks like maybe it's from the Victorian era because of the high neckline and the puff shoulders and the buttons that go all the way down the front. Wouldn't really be able to tell from him, but just from her shirt. He looks haunted. They both do. Okay, and this lady could be from the 40s? 50s? It's actually names. Looks like, I'm trying to get it close. I don't want to rub it just in case I rub it off, but that says sister. That says, looks like that says Overton. Can you see that? Looks like Nola, no something. I can't tell. Nolia Overton. And, oh. That's 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. We're gonna take a look at. Let's see. Kenton Overton. 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. Okay. Do they look like siblings? What do you think? Trying to get her. Yeah. I don't know, not really. Nolua, maybe, or something. Nolua Overton. Kenton Overton. That's definitely 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 and 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. So they're definitely related. That'll be brother and sister, I guess. This is crazy. Why is he in the frame though? Why does he get a frame and she's just... Okay, all right, the plot thickens. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll just put her picture with his, because at least now we know they're family. We don't know exactly who these people are because there's nothing on the back. Looks like her again. Maybe they do look like siblings now that I look at this picture. Kinda, right? Maybe. I don't think this woman is related. Kenton and... Yeah, there we go. She's got, this picture has... What does that say? I guess we know, so that's the same. 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. There you go, that's clearer on the second picture. That looks like Nolia. It is Nolia Overton, sister. Couple pictures. She looks happy. Nolia Overton, 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. You know what we're gonna do too? We're gonna look up if this name, has a meaning the way that 𝔻𝕼𝕧𝕚𝕚 has a meaning. Quiet warrior, born at night. And 𝔻𝕗𝕚, well, I guess Otieno is born at night too, so there's that. But we have to figure out if 𝔻𝕗𝕚 has a meaning. I wonder if she's also, must also be a Kenyan name, right? 𝔻𝕗𝕚, it's hard to get it to focus. 𝑁'𝕚𝕚. Okay, so we'll keep those together with 𝔻𝕚. So handsome, these guys are, all these people are so handsome. I'm just gonna smell it. Doesn't really smell like anything. Doesn't smell like fire. Doesn't smell moldy either, which is nice. I wonder if I should turn the light on. Hang on. I don't know if that's gonna help. Maybe. Still can't really tell what the era is. Oh. Huh. Okay, so this says, obviously father. Looks like it says Leon, maybe? Can't really tell. L-E, I don't know what that is. It's like a weird scribble. Lee, could be Leon. Looks kind of like it just says lean, but that's the father. But there's no last name. There's no two names. On the bottom of this picture, it says Absco. Absco? Lean or Leon? Absco. I wonder if it's their father. It's funny, actually, like, looking at this guy, looking at Kenton and potentially Leon, they kind of have the same look. They've got the same smile. I wonder if that is his dad. I wonder what Absco means. Okay. I'll just put him with them because at least with this one it says sister. This one says father. I'd open this to see if there was writing on the back of this, but it's all sealed up. It's like, I can't even flake it off the way that I did with the other wax. And I don't want to destroy the frame, so. Okay. Right. Looks like the same guy. They're so fancy. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? Someone's on the hallway. Sorry, just listening. You know what I noticed? Over these last few months since the invasion, a lot of people have been moving out. I don't know where they think they're gonna go though. It's like so expensive living everywhere. I don't know why they would be leaving this building. But you know, it's not just my building. There have been moving trucks just like everywhere. I see them all over the neighborhood, but like, where are they going? Actually, you know what? You know what I just realized? If people are getting taken away, which they still are every time, I mean, you've been hearing the ambulances. If people are still getting picked up and taken away to quarantine. And nobody knows when these people are coming back, like when their roommates, when their family members, when their friends are coming back. They probably just can't afford to keep paying rent by themselves. That's probably why. I didn't even think about that. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is a terrifying picture. These cracks are there. There we go. So that still says 𝔻𝕧𝕚𝕚. Same guy. Now it's a little more clear. Looks like Leon. Leon. 𝔻𝕬𝕚. Father. This guy looks darker in this picture, but maybe it's just the lighting. It says that these are both the same guy. Father. Let's see. Same nose. What is even going on in this picture? He looks completely unaware that this guy is in the back. Maybe this guy's just wearing glasses. That's probably what it is. And maybe he just looks lighter because there's a flash or something in the camera. That's probably what it is. The flash of the camera, and then the glasses just, it's like a lens flare. Like someone's been chewing on that too, somehow. Okay, Leon 𝔻𝕬𝕚. Nicely dressed. Fedora. Wow, she's gorgeous. Dressed up, hair all coiffed, earrings, rings, gorgeous dress. They kind of look like they could be brother and sister. They have the same nose. Okay, there we go. That says Mother Ruby and 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚. I have no idea what that says. 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚 or 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚. I don't know if that's an O or a U. It's either 𝔻𝕚𝕚 or 𝔻𝕚𝕚. Ruby. Ruby. Leon. 𝔻𝕬𝕚𝕚. 𝔻𝕚𝕚 or 𝔻𝕚𝕚. I have no idea. Okay, mother and father. Anyways, they're definitely not siblings then. They're a couple. And kind of a gorgeous couple. Okay, so she's going in the pile. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, well, he looks like looks like he's about to kill her. What is this face? It's definitely her. What they're doing. Okay, so that's Leon and Ruby, that's 𝔻𝕬𝕚𝕚 and I guess it's 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚. It's not an O, it's a U. 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚 and 𝔻𝕬𝕚. 𝔻𝕚𝕚? Like, I don't even know. This is just completely fucked up. But then again, so is this. That's fucked up. But we explained this away. This could just be a flash and this guy wearing glasses, but you can't explain away that facial expression. Like, what the fuck is going on in Leon's mind here? Terrifying. Okay, oh, we're almost done. Okay, this is feeling more like 50s actually, now that I look at these pictures. Like that style of dress looks like sort of 50s style, to be honest. Definitely doesn't look like 20s, 30s, maybe 40s, but it feels 50s. This kind of feels 50s too. Handsome in a suit. He's got light eyes, I think. Looks like it. Ooh, this guy, Kenton. Doesn't Kenton have light eyes? Looks like it. Yeah. Okay. Looks like they're at a party or something. Whoa, I have no idea. Okay. So that says 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚 plus. No. Looks like Broy, P-R-O-Y. Maybe that's her, Broy. And 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. I guess that's him. 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚, what a name. I wonder why the father doesn't have a last name, or the mother. So this is Leon and Ruby. Maybe these are their last names. Wamahu and Absco. But these are just very normal, like, English names. And these, I don't even know what language those are. 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. And maybe Proy or Pray. I don't know. And then on the bottom it says 𝘰𝕟𝕥𝕚. 𝘰𝕟𝕥𝕚? Oh, this is so weird. I don't really know if the light is helping. I think it is. 𝘰𝕟𝕥𝕚. This is just getting super weird. And this doesn't really say anything about this guy having any relation to any of these people. But I guess because it has writing on the back, we'll just put it into the pile. Oh my God. Like, how are all these people so gorgeous? So he's got a fedora. Kind of looks like a different style or different time from this guy though, doesn't it? Although Leon over here, he's wearing a fedora too. It just looks like a different, it's gotta be, because this guy's like sitting in front of one of those fake decorative backgrounds, like the kind of thing that you see in Victorian photographs, you know, where they pose in front of like a, I don't know what it is, it's like a painted background. Yeah, actually, and look at his shoes. Those aren't the type of shoes that men would wear if it was the 1950s. This has got to be way older than, maybe even earlier than the 20s, because I don't think men were wearing this style of shoe even in the 20s. Dress shoe. Almost looks like he's wearing like tails. You know what I mean? Super formal. Can't tell though because he's sitting. So handsome. Oh, okay, well, never mind then. That's Charles. It's Charles, and that's 1840. Okay, that explains that. Can't peel it off. I won't try. Okay, well, there's no last name to this one. This is definitely your basic Charles, 1840. I wonder when photography even started. I'll have to check. online. I'll have to Google it. I don't know. I don't know how old photography is. Like, I thought that it started around this time, but maybe it started earlier. Okay, Charles. Okay, well, this is definitely flapper era. You've got the cloche. Looks like she's in front of one of those weird fake backgrounds. The little, I don't know what those types of shoes are called. She's got that little clutch purse. I guess it would be like a little dainty sort of beaded purse with like a long string. And she's wearing the sort of 20s style dress, drop waist. Definitely the 20s, has to be. Possibly 30s, but probably the 20s, I would say. I don't know if this could be the 20s or if this is early. Oh, well, no, this is 1840. Okay, dumbass. All right, so that's 1840. That's Charles. And there we go. Okay, so that's Flossie May. Who even came up with these names? Okay. Flossie May, 1923. So, definitely different eras. 1840, that's a long way away from 1923. It's Charles Flossie May, early 20s, 1923. This is crazy. Like, who are all of these people? I'm hoping that my camera is focusing and you can see it. No. Okay. So the last one, the last free one without a frame. That guy's super handsome too. Wow. Not sure what he's holding. Some kind of book, I guess, maybe? Maybe he's a preacher. Kind of looks like a preacher or something. Where is this? This looks more modern, right? Definitely doesn't look like... Kind of looks similar. Huh. But this is 1840, Charles, and this is, what? That says Charles, 1966. Can't be the same Charles, obviously, right? 1840 and 1966. I'm really bad at math, and I really need to know, like, the difference between the two, like, how many years in between. So I'm gonna go do that on the computer right now. I have to know. Okay. 1966, 1840. These men look like they're like maybe the same age. Maybe this guy looks a little bit older. But if this guy in this picture is 1840 and he looks like he's maybe in his, I don't know, 20s? I don't know. I can't age. I can't tell how old people are in old photos. Like, he could be in his 20s. I feel like way back in the day, young people looked way older than they do today. He could be in his 20s, or he could be in his 30s. He still looks like a young man, though. And then this guy is also Charles. He's from 1966, so that's like recent. That's modern era. And in this picture, this guy looks like he's maybe in his 40s. So it can't be the same guy. They can't be the same guy. It's just gotta be like two men with the same name. Sure, they look similar, but they're not identical. Like, they don't look the same. And it's like, it's technically impossible for them to be the same person because of the current age that they are in both of these pictures. It's weird though, like, they look pretty close, kind of. Charles. No last name. 1966, 1840. Weird. It's a bit creepy. Okay, let's take a look at these. These are the last three. So, looks like it's just kind of like a waterway. Very still, glassy. I want to say river, but it doesn't even really look like there's movement on it. It's gorgeous. What the fuck? So that says, looks like that says split. And that says 𝘍𝘰𝘱𝘺𝑁𝑂. I don't know. Well, 𝘍𝘠𝑁𝑂. Hang on. Initials. We've got Charles, no last name. We've got March Bray Boy and Pray or Proy. It's hard to get it to focus. Weird 𝘰𝘰𝘱𝑺𝗎. And that's Leon and Ruby. That's Flossie May. That's Leon. That's Ruby. And then there's 𝘍𝘠𝘱𝘺𝕚𝑚. 𝘍𝘠𝘱𝘺𝑚 and Nafula Otieno. So this woman has two different names, but they both have the same initials. So that could be N-O here, maybe. And then K.O. could be Kenton Overton, Kamau Otieno. Definitely brother and sister. We just don't know what 𝑉O is. And then that says split at the bottom. Split. Oh, I don't want to rip it out. It's all like fused in there. It's just gonna peel. Put this here, I guess. And looks like it's winter. Looks like snow. Destroyed. I wonder what that is. Like, what happened to the picture? It's kind of weird. Just like a messed up old car. So the car is like completely destroyed. It's weird. Oh. Looks like that says K Otieno, so it's probably Kenton's car, maybe? Although, if this... What kind of cars were people even driving in the 50s? Were they driving cars like this? Or is this older, like a 20s, 30s style car? I don't know. Maybe people were driving cars like this in the 50s. I don't think so, though. They were way more modern than this by then. But this still says K Otieno on it. And then, I have no idea what that says. 𝘬𝑚𝑎𝑢. Fuck. Well, this definitely says K Otieno, so I'm just going to assume that that's Kamau Otieno or Kenton Overton, but I don't know what this is. It looks like it's 𝔻𝕬𝕚𝕚 𝔻𝕬𝕚𝕚. And this car. Fuck. Now that I've opened my computer, I'm just gonna keep looking. Okay, so I have to go take a look and see what cars in the 50s look like. Sorry. Oh. I'm a total idiot. I don't even know why I didn't even think about Elvis. Stupid. This car is probably from the 20s. This looks like a Bonnie and Clyde style car, right? Yeah, something like that. So this still says 𝘬𝕬𝕚𝕚 in it, but it can't be Kenton's car. It's too old. Considering he looks like he's maybe in his 20s in this picture. This can't be his car. This is pretty confusing. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh my god, okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to write this stuff down. 𝘬𝕬𝕚𝕚. Right, and then the last picture. A split tree. Almost like it just snapped off. It's all splintered. What? What does that say? Okay. 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. That's her. Yeah. That's her. 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. Oh, that's the same word. 𝘬𝕚𝕚𝕚. That says 𝘬𝕚𝕚𝕚. That was on the back of the car. Now we know what it is. It's not 𝘬𝕚𝕚𝕚, it's 𝘬𝕚𝕚. 𝘬𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. 𝔻𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. The fuck? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to look it all up though. 𝘬𝕚𝕚𝕚. All right. Let's take a look just one more time at all of these. Starting with, and then there's this. Everything's dirty. So there's this. It's like a little cowrie shell with a bell. And we've got 𝔻𝕬𝕚𝕚 and Kenton Overton and whoever this is, who isn't in any of the pictures that we just looked at. So maybe not family. And then we have this couple who look completely stunned. He looks like he can't believe what he's looking at. And she's just kind of matter of fact. And the dress is definitely sort of Victorian, and there's nothing on the back of that one. Maybe grandfather. You know, actually, when I look at this little girl kind of looks like the baby version. Where is it? This little girl looks like the baby version of Ruby, doesn't she? Yeah. Who knows though? Maybe this is her kid. Maybe this is her kid. Because it doesn't say on the back of this one who's in the picture. But that looks like that could be her as a kid. I'm getting ahead of myself. So we have Ruby, dressed to the nines, mother, 𝘠𝕚𝕠𝕚, Leon, father, 𝔼𝕟𝕬𝕚, and terrifying creature in the background, which is probably just some guy wearing glasses that are reflecting off of the flash of the camera. And that's Leon again, and maybe his brothers, younger brothers, because he looks older than the other two guys. And he's got that smirk. Leon, 𝔼𝕟𝕬𝕚, same kind of smirk as 𝔻𝕬𝕚. Yeah. And waterway. And the initials, can't tell if there was writing down there. Split, and that says no kovo, Nolia Overton, or Nafula Otieno, Kenton Overton, or Kamau Otieno, and then Vio, who we don't know what that is or who that is. Okay. Yeah, and that's Nolia, Nafula. Nolia again, or Nafula. Is there anything else on this one? Sister, right. Sister. March, Bray Boy, and Proy or Prey, can't tell. And Gachinga, whatever that means. Okay. No date on any of these. And this is Leon and Ruby, 𝘠𝕚𝕚, and 𝔼𝕟𝕚𝕚. Oh God, yeah, this. What even happened here? I wonder if it's so creepy. 50s style. And oh yeah, the flapper woman, the black flapper. I don't really see many black flapper pictures, right? Oh yeah, Flossie May. I wonder why people don't call their kids Flossie May now. What a name, Flossie May, 1923. I mean, she be flossin'. She be flossin'. Gorgeous. 1923, right. Okay. And, right, let's get the two side by side. The two Charles. This is 1966 Charles? Yeah. 1966 Charles. Mad Men vibes, kind of. Looks like a preacher, doesn't he? Maybe he's holding a Bible. And then there's, what was it? Like 18 something Charles. 1840 Charles. 1966 and 1840. The two Charles. Okay. And this busted up car in the winter, it looks like. That all looks like snow. I don't know what that is. The doors are like coming off of the car. Oh yeah, and that says K Otieno. As if it belonged to Kenton, which is impossible. So maybe it's a different K Otieno. Someone else in the family. And it was Mavaji, wasn't it? We'll leave that there, because the last picture is Nafula Otieno, which is our sister. Nolia Nafula Otieno, and that says Mavaji. We have a fucked up tree and we have a fucked up car, and they both say Mavaji on them, and they both have Otieno names on them, so that's something. All right, I don't know. Let's go to the computer. I'm gonna take you with me. All right, it took me a couple minutes to set everything back up again. And plus I needed to like take pictures of all the pictures and then send them to my email so that I could get them on my computer so that we could take a look we're not going to look at everything all over again, but the main thing is to try and figure out the words that are on the backs of the pictures that I don't understand. So let's see. I'm just trying to find the picture to pull up. All right, here we go. So how to make it small, kind of. All right, okay, so this is the car that we were looking at before, right? So it's definitely, now that we can sort of see it more clearly, we can definitely tell that it's winter, and the car is all completely messed up. We don't know anything about this car. This one has 𝘍𝕬𝕬𝕝 𝕬𝕚 on it, 𝘍𝕬𝕬𝕝, Kenton Overton, brother and sister, and the car and the tree both have 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬 on the back. So let's damn it, I'm gonna try to pull up the tree too. Okay, so we've got the tree, we've got the car. I can't tell in this picture if it doesn't look like it's winter. It's definitely winter in the car picture. That's definitely snow. And I don't know if the car just has been left outside for so long that it just looks like this, or if something happened to it. Kind of looks like damage. I don't know. But it's clearly abandoned and destroyed, and it's the winter time. And for the tree's just, it just looks like it's just broken, like it just snapped at the base of the trunk or something. Can't really tell, but it doesn't look like it's winter. I'm thinking because Nolia and Kenton, they both have separate names, like another name on their pictures, and they came up Kenyan. We can take a look. What was it? 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬? Fuck, my memory is like 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬. I don't know. Should we just do Google Translate? And type in, was it 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬? 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬. 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬? It's Hindi. 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬. I guess we were supposed to be looking for like Kenya. I guess Kenya is like, that's not the language, that's just the place. What were those other languages for quiet warrior born at night? Wasn't it like Kikuyu? Yeah, ethnic group Kikuyu. And the other one was like Loa or Lua. Was it Lua? Kenya? Luo, Kenya, 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬. I don't know how to find this. 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬 meaning? This is coming up Indian. A devotee of folk deity. This is 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬 though. That's 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬. We're looking for, where did I just put it? We're looking for 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬. Maybe it's a name. Maybe if I just type in Kenya, 𝘍𝕐𝕬𝕬. Fuck. I don't. Are we sure it's 𝘠𝕨? Maybe it is a U. 𝘬𝕨? Maybe it's 𝘬𝕨. 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 Name? So frustrating. Like, now I want to know more than anything in the whole entire world what that word means. Go back to Google Translate. Maybe if we type in 𝘬𝕨. Whoa, that's Swahili. That means murder. The fuck? Or does it mean assassination? Does it fucking matter? Holy shit. Wait, Swahili though. Is that the language that's spoken in Kenya language? Kenya language. Okay, so the official languages in Kenya are Swahili and English. What? So, does that mean that both of these people... Okay, hold on. We need to pull up the pictures of Kenton. Okay, we don't know for sure if 𝘬𝕧𝕚 is the same Kenton or 𝘻𝕖𝕧𝕚 in this picture, right? Because in this picture, which is the car's too old for this era. This era is 50s, probably, I would say. Even more so than 40s. I'm going with 50s. This car is like the type of car being used in the 20s and the 30s. And he's already looking like he's in his 20s, in the 50s. So it's just not, the math ain't mathing with this. This has got to be a different 𝘬𝕧𝕚. Obviously related. Maybe he has a brother or something. But this can't be the same person because the car is not the right era. And now we know 𝘬𝕨. Now we know 𝘬𝕨. Pictures. Now we know both of these. Where is it? Fuck. There. So 𝘍𝕬𝕚, which is definitely the sister. This is the back of the tree, and this says 𝘍𝕬𝕚 𝘬𝕨. What does it sound like?
𝘬𝕨.
It is 𝘬𝕨.
𝘬𝕨.
𝘬𝕨. That means murder. That means murder. Does that mean that 𝘍𝕬𝕚 was murdered? What was hers? Where's the tree? This is the back of this picture. Was she murdered here? Like, is that the spot where she was murdered? Okay, and then for this, the 𝘬𝕧𝕚, which obviously can't be Kenton because the car's the wrong era, but this says 𝘬𝕨 on the back of it too. Like, was someone murdered in this car named 𝘬𝕧𝕚? Is that what's being said here? There weren't any other 𝘬𝕨s on the backs of any of the pictures, right? We just had the tree and we had the car, and now we know it can't be Kenton. Oh my god, I have the chills. This can't be Kenton. It's the wrong era. But 𝘬𝕨 means murder in Swahili, and that's a Kenyan language, so everything is like making sense. Okay. Let's just, there's nothing else that we can really do about this. Now we know what the word means, and we also know that there's only one 𝘍𝕬𝕚, and that's this chick. That's this chick. There's only one, that's her. That's her on the back of the picture of this tree. It says that she's been murdered. 𝘍𝕬𝕚 𝘍𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. You know, what I find really like bizarre about all of this is that these people, they look like they're in, if you've got one name, 𝘍𝕚𝕚𝕚, Kenton Overton, they're not like, it's not like a French name or an Austrian name, or these people who look mixed, why do they have Kenyan names too? Like they have two sets of names. If she was murdered, like why would she have been murdered here? What happened to her? This is fucked. This is fucked. And there was a murder that happened, I guess, here in this car or near this car, but it can't be Kenton. So then who the fuck is it? Who was murdered in this car? All right, okay. I'm just gonna go around and around in circles and repeat myself if I keep talking about that. All this stuff, all these words that we were finding on the backs of pictures, like they all, was there any? They all must be Kenyan or related to Kenya. They must be Swahili. So this is the river. This is the river picture, right? And that doesn't have any special words on it aside from split. Looks like something was there, but it's been like scratched away. And then it says 𝘍𝘰𝘱𝘺𝑜. So this could be 𝔻𝕖𝕧𝕚𝕚 𝑛𝑓ula and then something, probably Otieno. And I don't know what split means. I don't know what that means. So now if we're looking at Ruby, who is the mother, I'm assuming the mother of Nolia and Kenton, on the back of these pictures, Leon and Ruby, he's Absco and she's Wamuhu. Wasn't there another one? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Wamuhu and Absco. Let's just go back. Let's type in Wamuhu. Is that right? Months? It says Wamuhu means months. Let's type in Absco. Was it ABSKO. ABSKO. Whoops. So we're supposed to be looking at Swahili. It doesn't translate. Maybe if we type in like Kenya or Kenyan name Absco. Oh. Okay. That is a name. It's a boy's name. Kenyan name? African or... Okay, there it is. Swahili connection. Widely spoken Bantu language in East Africa. It's considered a unique name and a positive, powerful name. So Absco, maybe Absco is Leon. Let's pull him up again. Oh, he looks so crazy. God, where did I put that other picture of him? Leon. He kind of looks crazy in all of the pictures. Okay, anyway. So Leon, yeah. Leon is Absco, which means power and strength. And that's a name. That's not like just a word. It's a name in Swahili. This is like coming together, sort of. Absco, power and strength. I wonder if Leon's last name is Otieno too, but it doesn't say. And then the mother, Ruby, she's Wamuhu. So is that her name? Wamuhu. It's so cold in here right now. It was like I was boiling last week. It was so hot outside and now I'm freezing. I'm freezing. I want to stop this and go put my heater on, but I know it's gonna be loud. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Maybe I'll just get a blanket. Oh fuck, I don't want to do it. I have to leave. It's gonna get dark soon. It's already 5:30. Okay, so the Kenyan name Wamuhu. Yeah. Mother Ruby Wamuhu. whoa. Holy shit. So her name means born of ashes. Should probably be writing this down. I will write it down. So let's go back. His means power and strength. And hers means one who is born of ashes. I wonder why they don't have last names. Power and strength, born of ashes. That's her Kikuyu name. And 𝔻𝕬𝕚, his is Kikuyu as well. Or was it a combo? I think it was a combo of like Kikuyu and the other one, 𝘬𝕬𝕚. So she's born of ashes? Why would somebody be named that? Oh, so the name symbolizes rebirth and resilience and is associated with the Christian religion. Wamuhu, born of ashes. Let's see. Check out all baby names. Who have a deep inner need for quiet and a desire to understand and analyze the world they live in and to learn deeper truths. Balance. They value community and balance and are dependable and considerate. Sometimes worry obsessively about those they care for. And they work for harmony and balance in their lives and respond positively to beautiful things. Wow. So it's not really a creepy name. It's like a really beautiful name. What the fuck is she doing with this maniac? She's born of ashes. And he's power and strength. I mean, they kind of both of the names are like resilience. This is so trippy. I'm so freezing, but this is so trippy. This is crazy. Okay. So what else are we missing here? I'm just looking through the pictures. We've got, so 𝔻𝕚𝕚 is potentially dead. Maybe it makes sense that she would be dead of old age anyways today, but like maybe that picture of the tree is where she died. Oh yeah, okay, and there's this guy, and on the back of his picture, it says, March, Brayboy, and that looks like Proy. That looks pretty similar. That O looks similar to this. March, Brayboy, and Proy. And then it says 𝘰𝕟, which is just a weird word. 𝘰𝕟. Okay. Let's do 𝘰𝕟. Let's see if 𝘰𝕟 is a word as opposed to a name. It's not. Is that how you spell it? Oh, it's 𝘰𝕟. It's 𝘰𝕟. 𝘰𝕟. Doesn't mean anything. Let's try 𝘰𝕟. Wait, it says here that this is Kenyan. It's the Kikuyu again. It's a masculine name. What does it mean? Does it mean something? It says that it's a surname. Let's see. What? What does that mean, firebrand? A firebrand? It says the meaning of the name is not widely documented or available. Courage, strength, leadership. Is that what a firebrand is? Firebrand. A person who is passionate about a particular cause, inciting change or taking radical action, or a piece of burning wood. What? Firebrand? A person who causes social or political trouble? Is that what that means, a firebrand? One that creates unrest and strife. As in aggressively promoting a cause. 𝔻𝕟𝕥𝕚. Let's see if there are any other meanings to that name. It says, keeps coming up, the meaning of the name firebrand. 𝔻𝕟𝕥𝕚. It says it in all of the websites. Oh, maybe it isn't 𝔻𝕟𝕥𝕚. Maybe it's pronounced 𝘬𝕰𝕥𝕚. 𝘬𝕰𝕚? They're all coming up firebrand. Where is it? G. There. Firebrand. What are they all? Let's hear.
𝔻𝕟𝕥𝕚.
I don't think that's how it's pronounced, though. That's like how the computer is phonetically going to sound it out, but that's probably not how it's pronounced in Swahili. Let's see.
𝔻𝕟𝕥𝕚.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I don't think that's... It doesn't matter. Okay. What I care about is if it actually means firebrand. Why would you name your kid that? I mean, I guess like it's kind of a cool name, especially when it has that meaning. This is so insane. A firebrand. A person who causes political or social trouble. Or, you know, a person who's passionate. Maybe both. Let's pull them up again. So that's 𝘪𝕚𝕚𝕚, aka 𝔻𝕟𝕥𝕚. Or 𝘰𝘰𝘱𝑺 was it? And 𝘪𝘯𝑦. 𝘪𝕚𝕚𝕚 is pretty badass. If I had a kid, I'd probably want to name him 𝘪𝕚𝕚𝕚. March. March is kind of a good name. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Was there anything else? So we've got Leon, the father, is 𝘲𝕚, which is strength and courage. We have Ruby, the mother, who her name was 𝑤𝑚𝑢𝑗, which is born of ashes. We've got Kenton Overton, which is 𝔻𝕼𝕬𝕚, and he's quiet warrior or silent warrior born at night. And then we have 𝔻𝕟𝕥𝕚, which is 𝘪𝕚𝕚𝕚, and he's firebrand. And then we have 𝑁'𝕚𝕚. Totally forgot. Okay, we have 𝑁'𝕚𝕚. 𝘻𝕚𝕚. Okay, this is, oh my god, I'm freezing, but I feel like I'm warming up because I'm so excited. So 𝑁'𝕚𝕚 Overton is, or maybe it's 𝑁'𝕚𝕚. Is it? Oops. Damn it. No, it looks like 𝑁'𝕚𝕚. I think that's 𝑁'𝕚𝕚 Overton. And 𝘻𝕚𝕚 Otieno. So we know that Otieno means born at night. It's 𝘻𝕚𝕚 that we need to know about. So 𝘻𝕚𝕚. Okay, Kenyan name. 𝘻𝕚𝕚, meaning. Oh my god. Seriously, I could cry. Like, this is so amazing. This is psychotic. I can't even believe this is happening right now. Who are these people, though? 𝘻𝕚𝕚, born during the rainy season. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I guess it kind of does. Because maybe she was born during the rainy season at night. which both can be true. And then Kenton was quiet warrior, silent warrior, born at night. Where's Kenton? Let's pull him up. This is just madness. This is madness. They really don't look like siblings though, do they? Maybe they kind of have the same cheeks. Not really the same nose. 𝔻𝕚𝕚 looks more like Ruby. Let's pull up Ruby. Kind of not though. I don't know. I just remembered that her name is on that picture with murder. Fuck. Did she die a horrible death? I really don't want to know. This is horrible, but it's so cool, but it's horrible. Why do they all have Kenyan names? I'm so confused. Kichinga, Leon, right, we already did the father. And then we know Kenton. And then there are these guys. Maybe they're the parents of Ruby and Leon, possibly? Or maybe it goes even further back. I don't know. Okay, and yeah, there's nothing on the back of this picture either. That really does look like a little Ruby though, doesn't it? It does. And oh yeah, Flossy May, dressed to the nines, outfit complete with a little coin purse. She looked like she had money, like perfectly put together. Probably wasn't cheap to get your pictures done either in the 20s. And what was it? Flossy May was 1923. 1923. And finally, they're the two Charles. And this is 1840 Charles. And this is 1966 Charles. I mean, these two men look like they're at least related somehow. Kind of. They're both so handsome. Nothing on the back of their picture except Charles and the two different dates, 1966 and 1840. I don't know what that means. And that's it. That's it. That's it. I don't know. I need to write it all down. I need to go turn the heat on and I need to stop recording because I don't even know how long this video is going to be by the time it's done. Also, though, we've got this, fuck, I didn't take the picture. You already saw it. That little shell, that little cowrie shell. Yeah, it is. It is called a cowrie. So this cowrie shell has like a little bead attached to it. You can hear that. I'm shaking it right now. It was tied to something with some sort of like black thread. Wasn't it a thing? Weren't cowrie shells used as currency? There it is. So they were used as a form of currency in many parts of Africa for centuries. Wow, from ancient times all the way to the 20th century? Seriously? People were actually still trading the cowrie shells in the 20th century? I did not know that. This is the AI overview. Maybe it's a fucking lie. Can't trust it. Shell money. Okay, I guess what we want to know is cowrie shells currency Kenya. Or cowrie... what part of Africa is Kenya in? Kenya. East Africa. So it was used in East Africa. In other parts of Africa. Other parts of East Africa. How can we find more information on this? Maybe this. What? Cowrie shells. First widely accepted currency in the 15th century, introduced by Arab and Indian traders. Lightweight, portable, hard to counterfeit. Very true. Ideal for small transactions. That's trippy. Let's see, Central Bank of Kenya currency history. This should tell us something. Items found. African economy, trade caravans. Trade caravans which came when the Arabs landed at the coastal towns of Kenya and Tanzania created long-distance trade channels for exchange. Ivory, clothes, rock crystal, bananas. Where are the shells? Oh. The use of proto-currencies such as cowrie shells, cloth, wire, and beads in the hinterland began to form a key component of money for exchange during the early periods. It was an advancement of the barter trading system, which already had its challenges of subdivision. By 1902, the half-cent coin was introduced to replace the cowrie, which had been used in Uganda. Where is Uganda in relation to Kenya? Uganda. Oh, they're like right next to each other. So I guess... Right, and Kenya's like, you've got coastal, the coastal part of Kenya. And then everything else is surrounded by landmass. So that's the coastal area of Kenya, and then you travel through, and then there's Tanzania, and then Uganda. Okay, got it. So anyways, I'm gonna finish this video up by saying we have a little cowrie shell with a little metal bead on it. Now we know that cowrie shells were used as currency in Kenya, and I don't know why the fuck that matters. I don't know why that should matter, because Kenton and Ruby and Nolia, they're not from Kenya. They can't be. They've got American names or Canadian names or whatever their names are, wherever their names are. They're English names. Could they have come from Kenya and traveled, like immigrated from Kenya to North America? Okay, I just don't. That's a possibility though, right? But I guess they could have. Just, it still doesn't make sense though, because they don't. What do Kenyan people look like? Kenyan people. Like that could be. No, they all look so light. They're all light. She's not. But I don't feel like these people look Kenyan. They're just not dark enough. Just is not like, this is not right. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna stop. I have to stop. I'm freezing again. And this video is probably gonna be 5 hours long and whatever, but at least we learned a lot. We learned a lot. I can't believe that we left this to the end. We learned so much. We know a whole bunch of other meanings to Kenyan names on these pictures, we have more people who are connected with 𝔻𝕖, with Kenton. This is huge. I don't know what it means. I guess there's one more thing that we can do, which I'm gonna do before we go. Let's just type in 𝘍𝕬𝕚𝕚. There's nobody even, no one, it's a nice name. I've never even heard the name 𝘍𝕬𝕚 before. Oh, never mind. Next page. 𝘍𝕬𝕚's dream. As a white person. Okay, so 𝘍𝕬𝕚𝕚, so maybe if we do, what was her name again? I swear, like, my memory is just getting worse and worse. Nafula Otieno, right? Nafula Otieno. Nafula Otieno. See, I mean, like, there are Nafula Otienos that are coming up. That's like a full Kenyan name. Nafula Otieno likely refers to Rose Nafula, an advocate for women in leadership. TikTok, definitely a black person. Nafula Otieno. None of these people look like 𝘍𝕬𝕚. March. Who was the other guy? March Bray Boy. There are other Bray Boys. Brian Bray Boy. Terry Bray Boy. Mark Bray Boy. I'm not even gonna look up Proy because there's like nothing. I don't even really know what that says. And there's no last name or anything. And for Leon, the father, he has no last name. What if I type in Absco Otieno? Absco Otieno recent. This is Kenya. Well, if they're Kenyan names, of course it's gonna be Kenya. Elephant Sanctuary. Paul Delansky's blog. We couldn't be prouder, said gamekeeper Absco Otieno of the Retiti Elephant Sanctuary. I know I'm going down like a random hole right now. I'm very, very aware. I know that I'm probably not going to find any of these people either. What a dream. Look at this little baby. Look at this little child. Aww. Look at this little child. Eco chic villas. Eco luxury. Okay, kind of want to look at that, but not right now. All right, so okay, we'll leave it at that. My mind is reeling and I'm freezing. Oh, my fingers are freezing and I'm gonna try to put everything down on paper. This was huge. This is huge. I don't know what any of it means, but this is a lot of information. It's a lot of information. Okay, it's almost 6 o'clock. Fuck, I've gotta go. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.